In this video, we will discuss objective questions on column and strut. So the very first question, the limiting slenderness ratio for a steel short column is. The answer is it should be less than or equal to 30. So the limiting slenderness ratio for steel short column. So it is a short column made up of steel. So its limiting slenderness ratio, it should be less than or equal to 30. Next question, the limiting slenderness ratio for a wooden short column, it should be less than or equal to 10. So for steel it is less than or equal to 30, and for wood it is less than or equal to 10. Next question, Rankine-Gordon formula is applicable to. So it is applicable to medium column. So we have different types of column, that is long, medium, short. Okay, and Rankine-Gordon formula, it is applicable to medium column. Next question, Euler's formula is applicable to. It is applicable to long column. Euler's formula, it is applicable to long column. Next question, column with both end hinge has the equivalent length as. The answer is equivalent length equal to length of that column. Okay, so when the column it is hinged at the both end, its equivalent length, that is equal to length of the column. Next question, column with both end fixed, its equivalent length, that is equal to L by 2. So when both the ends of the column are fixed, then its equivalent length, that is equal to L by 2. Next question, column with one end fixed and other end hinge, the equivalent length, its equivalent length, that is nothing but L divided by root 2. Okay, so when the column it is fixed at one end and hinge at other end, its equivalent length is equal to L, that is length of the column, divided by under root 2. Next question, the radius of gyration for a circular column is, that is equal to capital D by 4. Next question, the buckling takes place about the axis having minimum moment of inertia. Okay, so the axis which is having minimum moment of inertia, along that axis the buckling of the column takes place. The buckling load for a long column is, the answer is safe load into factor of safety. How buckling load is calculated for the long column? That is equal to safe load into factor of safety. Next question, the load acting on the column is axial. So obviously the load acting on the column, that is axial in nature, that is along the axis of that column. Next question, Euler assumes the column is. So he assumed that the column is long and it is thin in nature. So there are some assumptions. So Euler assumed that the column is long in nature and it is thin. Next question, the load acting on a beam column is. Okay, so it is axial plus lateral. So the load acting on a beam and column, that is axial and lateral. Next question, a strut may fail by. So it is fail by buckling. Okay, so the strut may fail by buckling. Next question, Euler buckling load of a column of length L with one end fixed and other end free. So this is the formula, that is pi square E divided by 4 in bracket L upon K minimum whole square. Okay, so this is the Euler buckling load. Then Euler buckling load of a column of length L whose both ends are fixed. So there are different conditions. Okay, earlier the condition was one end fixed and other end is free. So this is the formula. Now when both ends are fixed, so this is the formula for calculating the Euler load. Next, when one end is fixed and other end is hinge, so this is the formula. And the last condition, when both the ends are hinged, so this is the formula for calculating the Euler's load. Then column under eccentric loading is under, the answer is 2 stresses. So the column which is under eccentric loading, not in axial loading, so it is subjected to 2 different stresses. Next question, the column which has maximum buckling load carrying capacity, fix at one end, hinge at other end. Okay, so the column which is fixed at one end and hinge at other end will have maximum buckling load carrying capacity. Next question, the column which has least effective length, okay, the answer is fix at one end, hinge at other end. The column which is fixed at one end and hinge at other end have least effective length. Next question, buckling of a column result in, the answer is lateral deflection. Okay, so laterally it will buckle or it will deform or it will bend. So buckling of the long column results in lateral deformation or lateral deflection, we can say. Next question, the direct stress included in a long column is negligible as compared to bending stress. Okay, so the direct stress included in a long column is negligible as compared to bending stress. That means there will be more bending stress. Next question, Rankine formula is generally used when slenderness ratio lies in between. The answer is any value. Next question, a long vertical member subjected to an axial compressive load is called as, the answer is column. So this is the definition of column. It is a long vertical member and it is subjected to the axial compressive load. Okay, so that is your column. So these are 25 important questions based on column and strut. I have prepared a playlist which have objective question based on mechanics of material. Please visit that playlist and take a maximum benefit of it. Thank you.